At the École Bleue we have what in French is called a prépa, and to English speakers is a foundation year. The foundation year, the foundation course, is a one-year course that enables students to experiment many different creative disciplines and to build a portfolio and prepare work to submit to the competitions to enter the school of their choice at the end of this foundation year. So the foundation year is a period of discovery, of exploration, of experimentation. Many students coming from high school, when they enter the École Bleue to do a foundation year, will have done very little or not a lot of creative or design related classes. So obviously the whole process of discovery, of experimentation, of learning how to think about space, about volume, about graphics, about type, color, light is really important. So during the foundation year in the École Bleue, the students will work on a series of different projects to develop these different design skills, these different creative skills, and they will also work to put together a portfolio which will be their tool for their subsequent interviews when they apply to their schools after the foundation year. Some of our students will of course decide to apply to the École Bleue and to continue their studies here. Others will go to other schools, public or private schools, throughout France or across the world. The foundation year aims to develop both intellectual skills, creative skills, and also practical, technical skills to be able to execute the ideas and the projects that the students develop. In the foundation year they will explore interior design, space, architecture and volume to familiarize themselves with the built environment and interiors. They will work on graphic design, typography, forms, shapes, colors, and identity, how you communicate an idea through graphics. In courses in a class orientated towards product design, they will explore the idea of, again, volume, shape, comfort, and so on, associated with furniture design and product design. Other classes will include classes to do with color and materials, which are of course an integral part of any form of design in any discipline, lighting. The history of design and culture classes will not explore the history of design in a chronological order from the very first object to the last, but will more like look at design by themes, and those themes could be to do with lighting, light and shade. They could be to do with framing and views through a shape and how we can select what we look at, and so on. So it'll be thematic as opposed to chronological interpretation of the history of design. Visits to museums and exhibitions are also part of the foundation year experience, and that means a visit and a discovery of a museum or an exhibition, looking not just at the work that is being exhibited, of course, but also looking at how that work is presented, how the message is communicated, how the space in which an exhibition is installed is designed, and so on. At the end of the day, the students put together their portfolio and they work on a personal project. The personal project is really important because there they take the skills that they've mastered during the foundation year, and with a theme or a subject of their own choice, they develop a project around that theme. So of course when it comes to interviews and admission interviews in schools, to have a personal project, a theme that you've selected yourself, and you've worked on with your professors and teachers, it's something which the students can be very enthusiastic about and can therefore be a very convincing presentation that they can make when they are in the interview situation for an entry into a school. Final point concerning the foundation year, I think it's all a question of enthusiasm, passion, motivation. Of course, the design activity in which we're involved is a fascinating one, stimulating, full of challenges, full of creativity. So it's really a unique opportunity to spend 1 year developing these skills, understanding what the design activity is all about, and if the students bring their enthusiasm and their motivation to the class, well then of course they can produce really interesting work.